Hi, this is Gopi Krishna. Me and Manikanta are working together integrating users with the OpenStack. So in this recorded demo, we will show how we are trying to integrate users with the OpenStack, and we are using server inheritance policy where it can automatically create the service profiles once the servers are discovered. So based on the server qualification we specify in the UCS. So there are a couple of stages in the integration. The first thing is we configuring the required policies in the UCS manager, so it can discover the chassis servers, and then also configures the required policies like service profile template, server pool qualification. So, so once the servers are discovered, so it can automatically create the service profiles. So these uses some CLI interface. So you can see the these before configuring the policies on the usage manager. So here you can see there are no chassis discovered and no server inventory. You can see the cluster state. The same thing I am trying to show from the UCS and GUI. There are no charges or servers, and there are no service profiles or service profile templates present in the UCS manager. So the first stage is configure the required policies and then identity pools in the UCS manager. So this is the build node of Cisco of Awesome edition of OpenStack. So you can see the um, existing systems in the cobbler inventory. There are three nodes already, three systems exist already. Okay, so this is the integration script I am running. This is the usage manager, and this is the configuration template I am using, and this is just the integration application we need to pass as an extra component. So here you can see the debug messages. Okay, so it has started configuring the policies on usage manager. So you can see it has created the service profile template already. So it might take some around 5 minutes to configure the required policies and then identity pools. And once the configuration is done, it might take around 10 to 15 minutes to complete the chassis and then server discovery. Okay, so once that is completed, it automatically creates the service profiles and associate with the servers. Okay, so that might take another 10 minutes to complete. Okay, so here you can see the server discovery status. So all the four servers are in discovery mode. Okay, and let me check the system inventory on the build server. Okay, so here I'm just checking the existing systems inventory. Server discovery is still in progress, so there are no service profiles created yet. And now the discovery is completed and it has created the service profiles. Okay. So let the service profile association complete, and this is the first stage. The next stage is the event listener program running on the build server. So this program would be listening for the service profile events based on the event type. Either it adds, updates, or removes the nodes in OpenStack cluster, and also does the puppet apply to reflect the configuration changes. So here you can see the service profile association status. Okay, so we can run this integration script as a standalone listener program also. So in that mode, it will just listens for the service profile events and then updates the information based on the event type, and then service profile change set. Okay. So the service profile association status is completed. Okay, let's have a look at the integration script logs on the build server. So you can see it has received the events for the uh, service profile chassis 1 and slot 2. So let's check the inventory and cobbler. So you can see the newly added systems in the cobbler system list. So here you can see the OS installation. It is trying to do Pixie boot. So here I'm just driving through the OS installation part. So the OS installation is completed. The system is rebooting. Okay. So once the system comes up, so it might take around 45 minutes for the node to sync all the plugins from the Puppet master. Okay, so once that is done, so these nodes will be able to communicate with the control server, and then they are available for the VM provisioning and the other operations. Okay, so here you can see the OS installation complete, and then you can log into the system. So once the Puppet sync is completed on the newly added nodes, you can see them on the controller servers. Just to conclude this demo, so we have shown how to quickly configure your new usage manager to integrate with the OpenStack. So you can run the integration script in two ways. One is configure the policies and usage manager and then start a listener program, or just start a listener program so that would listen for the service profile events and update the information on the OpenStack cluster. For questions and feedback, please contact gopas@cisco.com.